Hi there, Simon Govan again here for another installment of our Friday video, and today I'm going to show you how to do some collision detection, which was requested by Ben Kelly from Caledonia, one of our ambassadors. So in the current project, we're just going to extend the existing project that we have here, which is for making a background scroll. So I've turned the scrolling off by turning both changes to 0, but it's still scrolling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some media, two images that we're going to collide. And so the first one is this guy who's skateboarding. This is actually part of a game that I'm going to be building and eventually show you how I built it. And then we're going to have a can over here. So I'm going to have a can on the ground. And when you have both of them going, let's actually show what it looks like when they're animating. So if I have -5 here, you see the animation's going. Let's reload and see what it looks like. So here's the guy skating, and what we want to do is we want the can to start moving and collide with him, and then he's going to fall over the can. All right, so let's do that in less than a minute. So I'm going to turn this off just because it's annoying while I'm working. And we're going to create a new script, and I'm going to call this start can here. Start can. And what this is going to do is it's going to take the can and it's going to start it moving. Actually, you don't need that part. I need the script. So I'm going to start another run periodic. And this is going to run every 50 milliseconds because I want the can to start moving as well. And when it does hit the skater, it's going to do that. Now I need to fill in a script here, which I don't have yet. So this is going to be the move can script, and what it's going to do is it's going to check if the can's moving. So we're going to add this here, and that's going to be called every time. And now what we're going to start can, I'm going to drag it and put it onto the can itself. We don't need that now. So this is where the interesting part comes in. So the first thing I'm going to do is move the can. So I'm going to say change location. And I'm going to change the location by, again, -5 and 0 on the y-axis because it's not going up and down. Grab the can, and now we're going to move the image. And the image, we can't really tell what the image is, so I'm going to call it can so that you can see that in the code. There you go. Now, let's reload that. And now if I click on the can, it should start moving. There it goes. Bang. Now it's went right over top and disappeared. That's not what we want. We want it to collide. Let's try that again. Collide with the skater, boom, at this point, and then do something different. Okay? So let's pause that again and do something different. So what we're going to do is we're going to test to see if they collide. And we do that by doing a view intersection. So does each of the views intersect? Now we're going to take the can, which will follow through here, and as an input there, and then I'm going to take the skater and drop him here, and again I can't tell that that's the skater, so if I click on the skater, go to the properties and change it to skater, you now can read the code a little bit better. You don't have to do that, but you can. And now I'm going to get an output from here, and what the output is true or false. Are these two, is the can and the skater intersecting? And how do you test that? Well, you test it using a block. So let's create a block. I'm going to add a bit more space in the block. In our block, we will add an input, and we'll connect that input, and we're going to test the input to see if it's true. So we double click on it, and we automatically get a match to see if it's true. We're going to need a second input because we want to use the skater as the result of that and change the skater to a different image. So if I go back to our parts panel here, we have a skater falling like here. I'm going to drag and drop him in here. And I'm going to use the set image operator right there with the skater, which will be the first input. And then what I'm going to set it to is the falling. And what it'll do is that every time that we have a move of the can, it will change the location and then check to see if the views intersect between the skater and the can. And if it does, then it will set the image of the skater to the falling skater. And that should be it. So let's reload our app and let's test it. Click, boom, there it goes. And now the skater has been changed. And have fun and enjoy making apps with vizwik.